Learn English through story. The Stonecutter's Wish. In a small village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a humble stonecutter named Hiroshi. Each day, Hiroshi would rise with the sun and make his way to the mountain where he would cut stones from its rugged face. The work was hard, but Hiroshi was content. He was respected in the village for his skill and diligence, and though he had little, he always felt he had enough. One day, as Hiroshi was laboring under the hot sun, he paused to rest and noticed a procession passing by. It was the local lord, carried on an ornate palanquin by his servants. The lord was dressed in fine robes, and a parasol shielded him from the sun. Hiroshi watched the procession with envy, thinking, "How fortunate he is! If only I could be as powerful and respected as that lord." As the thought crossed his mind, a mysterious spirit appeared before him. "You shall have your wish, Hiroshi," the spirit said. "You will become the lord." In an instant, Hiroshi found himself seated in the palanquin, dressed in the lord's luxurious robes. Servants fanned him, and he felt the power and respect he had longed for. As the procession continued, people bowed before him, and Hiroshi reveled in his newfound status. But as the day wore on, the sun's heat became unbearable, even with a parasol. He realized that, despite his power, he could not escape the sun's relentless rays. Frustrated, Hiroshi thought, "The sun is more powerful than any lord. I wish I could be the sun, shining down on all with my unyielding power." Again, the spirit appeared and granted his wish. Hiroshi became the sun, blazing in the sky, and he delighted in his ability to scorch the earth below. He felt invincible as he watched people seek shelter from his heat. But soon, a thick cloud moved in and blocked his rays, casting a shadow over the land. Hiroshi was no longer able to reach the earth, and his power was diminished. Enraged, Hiroshi thought, "The cloud is stronger than the sun. I wish I could be that cloud, to cover the sky and control where the light goes." In an instant, he became the cloud, drifting across the sky and blocking the sun's rays as he pleased. He poured down rain, causing floods and washing away villages. Hiroshi felt his power as a force of nature, but soon he encountered something immovably: the mountain. No matter how much rain he unleashed, the mountain stood firm, unaffected by his might. "The mountain is the strongest of all," Hiroshi realized. "I wish to be the mountain, towering over everything, unmovable and eternal." Once more, the spirit granted his wish, and Hiroshi became the mountain. He stood tall and proud, feeling invincible as he loomed over the land. Nothing could move him, nothing could harm him. But as he stood there, Hiroshi began to hear a faint tapping sound. It grew louder and more persistent, echoing through his rocky form. To his surprise, Hiroshi realized that it was a stonecutter, chipping away at his surface. The stonecutter was small and insignificant compared to the mighty mountain, but with each strike of his hammer, he took away pieces of Hiroshi's stone. Despite his size and power, the mountain could do nothing to stop the stonecutter from slowly altering his form. Suddenly, Hiroshi understood. "The stonecutter is stronger than the mountain," he thought. "With persistence and determination, he shapes even the greatest of forces." That is true power. At that moment, Hiroshi wished to return to his old life, to be the stonecutter once more. The spirit, having fulfilled all of Hiroshi's previous wishes, appeared once again and granted this final request. Hiroshi found himself standing at the foot of the mountain, hammer and chisel in hand, just as he had been before. But now, He no longer felt envy or discontent. He had seen the lives of the powerful, the mighty, and the eternal, and he realized that true strength lay not in wealth, status, or immovability, but in the ability to shape one's life with one's own hands. From that day on, Hiroshi worked with renewed purpose and contentment. He no longer wished to be anyone nor anything else, for he understood the value of his own life and the power he held within himself. He was once again the humble stonecutter, but now with a wisdom that made him richer than any lord, brighter than the sun, mightier than the cloud, and more enduring than the mountain. And so, Hiroshi lived the rest of his days in peace, knowing that the greatest power of all was not in being something greater, but in being content with who he was. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.